Brendan Bolton has left Collingwood. Let's talk about it. So we're all excited about Dan Houston, and we say goodbye to John Noble, we say goodbye to Joe Richards, but we can't brush over the fact that Brendan Bolton has left the Pies to go and coach as an assistant coach with St Kilda. So Brendan Bolton was one of the three, or the trio that were brought in when Craig McRae signed for the club. So it was Craig McRae, Justin Leppitsch, Brendan Bolton, and they delivered us a premiership in 2023, and I will forever be grateful for that. In 2023, Brendan Bolton looked after the backline. He was director of coaching, so helping out all the coaches and all this sort of stuff. But in 2023, he was in charge of the backline, and we had one of the best backlines in the competition. And then this year, Graham Wright leaves or goes on a sabbatical, and then Brendan Bolton has to wear a bunch of hats. He goes into the GM of football, so without any experience, and now he leaves us to go assistant coach with St Kilda. I said it in a video the other day. I said that there's a lot of turmoil and there's a lot of tension behind the scenes, and that's with Graham Wright leaving, Justin Leppitsch going into the list strategy, Brendan Bolton in this sort of no man's land, and there's been rumours and talk about Brendan Bolton and Justin Leppitsch clashing heads for the last couple of years, especially since Graham Wright left, and they were both wearing the same sort of hat. So you would think that when the opportunity arose for Brendan Bolton to go and assistant coach, that was one of the main reasons.
We've known now since late December, Ed, at least publicly, that Graham Wright was leaving. Now, he's left 2 weeks ago, and filling his roles has been combined by a lot of people, but particularly Brendan Bolton and Justin Leppitsch, and it hasn't been smooth. I don't think anyone expected it to be smooth. No, it's just these little things building up, and there has been some friction within that footy department.
So where's the friction?
With Leppitsch and Bolton and the new roles they've got. Yeah.
And it's just the stability. Where's the stability going, and is there stability? Now, Jeff Brown, our president, leaves at the end of the year. We've talked about this before. And Jeff Brown said that he wouldn't leave unless he thought that Collingwood were in a good position. So him announcing that he won't be running again for presidency, it kind of makes me, who am I to say that there's no stability at the Pies if Jeff Brown came out and said he'll only leave if there is stability. So that helps a little bit. That helps alleviate my feelings and thoughts about it. But Brendan Bolton as GM, and now he's not GM anymore. Leppitsch into the list management, which makes sense. We just signed Dan Houston, so that's amazing. He's 1 from 1 at the moment. But now, not only do we need to find GM of football, which we were looking for anyway, we have to replace Brendan Bolton. And Brendan Bolton had such an amazing coaching experience, and he did so much for the club that we have to get someone else new in. Now we know Skipworth went for the West Coast Eagles job. He's going to stay at the Pies. That was just nothing news. I don't think he was ever going to leave, even though he didn't get the West Coast job. So I love Skipworth, so I'm glad he's there, and I'm so happy that he was one of the last two, the top two to go and contend for that Eagles job. So that's absolutely great. Even better that we get to keep him at the club. But who do we get in to replace Brendan Bolton is the biggest question. I can't say I'm privy to a lot of assistant coaches. I know I said Adam Simpson. I think I still would like Adam Simpson at the club just for that experience. But I don't know what he's up to. And like I said, I don't know what other coaches are up to. But I understand turnover with coaches, and it's always good to have fresh minds in there. But we've been shuffling around these coaches for the last couple of years, so no one's stagnant in their same positions, which is fair enough, which is good. We just need experience back in the club, and we're going to find experience. Who doesn't want to coach Collingwood besides Brendan Bolton? But the thing with Bolts is that, for so long, I'm sure that he said that he didn't want to coach, super coach anyone. That's why he was going into that GM role. That's why he was doing assistants of coaching. But now he's just stepped down and gone into an assistant coaching role at St Kilda. So good luck to him. But yeah, where does it leave Collingwood now? And that stability. That stability. Is there stability? Who would you like to see as our step in as our assistant coach? I really want that Frank Frank Pizzini from Melbourne Storm as our GM of football. I think that would be absolutely incredible. The Melbourne Storm are one of the best organisations in Australian sport, maybe in world sport, to just keep competing. And I'd love Frank as part of our club. But let me know your thoughts down below. Until then, like, comment, subscribe, tell your family, tell your friends, tell your pets. And until next time, double shackers. I'll swoop you later.